everybody, and welcome back to another Kraken Packs video. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back again with another Quickie of Dissension. So let's get right into it. Again, this is a set that I never really got to open up or play with because I wasn't playing Magic at the time of its release. So this is sort of like a new experience for me and maybe nostalgia for you. I hope maybe you can enjoy it either way. But so we're going to kind of like slow roll through some of the commons and stuff. We're not really going to like take a long time to look at them, but we will just kind of plow through them a little bit and just look at the art and what the card does and just kind of like, yeah. Psychotic Fury is worth a couple dollars, right? I believe if we scan it. I think it's on the list. There you go, $1.84. So there you go. Not too shabby. Demon Jester, look at how creepy that is. My goodness. Helium Squirter. It's a good one. Yes, the Bounce Lands. Simic Growth Chamber. It's a good one. Plumes of Peace. That's interesting. Soul Sworn Jury. Vision Skeins. Or Skeins. Or however. Each player draws 2 cards. That's actually a card that I would like to put into one of my decks. I have a blue-black Everybody Draws deck that everyone hates because it runs 4 copies of Underworld Dreams, 4 copies of Howling Mine, 4 copies of Fate Unraveler. Like, basically all the things it's like if you draw cards, you take damage. Actually, I need to put Obnixilis, the new Obnixilis, into that deck as well. So that when they draw cards, they take damage. And then it just plays a whole bunch of things that just like make everyone draw. And so like, yeah, you get to play your cards and get to see your sweet cards, but also take a whole pile of damage. It's not meant for one-on-one. It's not very good in a one-on-one scenario. Coiling Oracle, though. Nice little common there. So now we're on to uncommons. We got Pain Magnification. Wow, the art on that is super cool. The guy's got like him in a chokehold, but like some weird, crazy magic going on. Squealing Devil. Good old devil. Novision, Heart of Progress. This is Simic land. Interesting. So it's add 1 colorless or pay a green and a blue and tap it and put a 1/1 counter on each creature that came into play this turn. Wow. Alright. And our rare is Cryptoplast Manipulator. So 4 mana, 2 and a blue with Graft 2. Graft is an ability that was in this set. You haven't seen it again too much because I don't think they've used it again for really anything. So this creature comes into play with 2 1/1 counters on it. Whenever another creature comes into play, you may move a 1/1 counter from this creature onto it. And then you can pay a blue and tap and gain control of target creature with a 1/1 counter on it as long as Cryptoplast Manipulator remains in play. So the idea is like, as you can see what Graph says, is whenever another creature comes into play, you may move a 1/1 counter from this creature onto it. So you can actually put the 1/1 counters on your opponent's creatures when they play them, and then take them for 1 blue as long as you have Cryptoplast Manipulator in play, which is pretty crazy. I don't know what the value of that is, but there you go. Yeah, $5.17 seems accurate. It seems like a pretty good card, especially with all the abilities to like basically increase the number of counters on your creatures and all that kind of stuff. Oh, look at that. Nice common right on the front there. Utopia Sprawl. It's a good one to see. I think that's like, what, like $4? Yeah, nice. $4 for Utopia Sprawl. Something that's seen quite a few reprints and stuff, but it's just a solid card. Freewind Equinaut. Oh, Azorius Signet. Is that also another? I think that's another. Common, worth a couple bucks. Right? $1.40. There you go. Who doesn't like signets though, right? The signets are always good. Seal of Doom, Sandstorm Eidolon, Minister of Impediments, Whiptail Moloch. Oh, that creature is actually quite large if those are goblins. I mean, goblins are not big by any means, but like the fact that there's a goblin underneath its front foot is pretty crazy. Thrive. This saw a reprint in... what set was that? One of the Iconic Masters sets or something like that? Hasda Exonerator. Cool. Oh, destroy target aura. Interesting. Overrule. Counterspell, of course, with X. And you gain X life. Oh, neat. Gobhobbler Rats. That rat's wearing, like, jewelry or something. Look at that. First uncommon here is a Simic Basilisk. And a Rakdos Guildmage. Oh yeah, good times. The hybrid mana. Good times, good times. Nat Alley Creeper. Man, he's creeping. He's creeping. And our rare, a nice legendary creature from Rakdos. Lizolda, the Blood Witch. So 1 and a black and a red for a 3/1 that says pay 2, sacrifice a creature. Lizolda, the Blood Witch, deals 2 damage to target creature or player. If the sacrificed creature was red, draw a card. If the sacrificed creature was black... Wait. Oh, it deals 2 damage to target creature or player if the sacrificed creature was red. Draw a card if the sacrificed creature was black. Interesting. This card would play really well with Judith and with the new Devil, right? Yeah, it would play pretty well with it. Paying 2 mana to just sack creatures is pretty good. And in that deck, it's most of your creatures are either black and red or, you know, one or the other, right? These packs are really stuck together, my goodness. Verdant Eidolon, Guardian of the Guild Pact. Silkwing Scout. Fairies, right? Fairies have gone up in value because the new set, Throne of Eldraine or whatever. Cackling Flames, Macabre Waltz, Wrecking Ball. This saw a reprint as well. So did Macabre Waltz. Riot Spikes. That's some cool art. Spikes like growing out of his arms and stuff. Enemy of the Guild Pact. Looks pretty sneaky and stabby. Utvara Scalper. Thrive Again. First uncommon here, Transguild Courier. So it's a 3/3 for 4. That's an artifact, but it's gold because it's all colors, which is interesting. Even if it isn't in play. We got Rise and Fall, which is a split card. Return target creature card in a graveyard and target creature in play to their owner's hands. Target player reveals 2 cards at random from his or her hand, then discards each non-land card revealed this way. Interesting. And Bond of Agony. As an additional cost to play Bond of Agony, pay X life. Each player loses X life. Interesting. And our rare, Celestial Ancient. This card's great fun for an enchantment deck. Absolutely amazing. It's a 3/3 flyer for 3 and a white, but it says whenever you play an enchantment spell, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. So in an enchantment deck, it's very good. Nah, so it says only 33 cents, but that's okay. It's actually the wrong set, but that's alright. It did see a reprint in one of the Plane Chase decks. It's not like particularly amazing because it's 5 mana for a 3/3 flyer, which is like a lot of mana to pay for a 3/3, but like at the same time, its upside is pretty good in enchantment decks. I'm sure there's stronger things, but if you're just looking to have fun with enchantments, it's not a bad little card. So anyway, there you go. That's a little quickie for this week. I know it wasn't super quick, but it was under 10 minutes, so thank you so much everyone for watching. I have been your host, MrBevers, and as always, may your pulls ever be better.